and welcome to my channel, Home Sweet Home Handmade. I'm Natalie and I'm here today to talk to you about everything to do with cross stitch. Today it's Sunday the 8th of October 2023 and this is episode number 52. So if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, and also if you're a regular viewer, thank you for your ongoing support, it's much appreciated. So I'm here with everything autumn and Halloween stitching today. We haven't got Miss Betsy. If you're new here, she is our soon to be 23-year-old cat, Miss Betsy. She's upstairs having a Sunday snooze. So she's usually my co-host, steals the show, but today she was a little bit sleepy and stayed upstairs. So in this episode I'm going to show you two finishes, some WIPs I've been working on, some haul and some start of plans for 2024. Later today we are popping to the cinema to see the new Haunting in Venice, which is based upon Agatha Christie's book Halloween Party. I'm really looking forward to going to see that. Apparently it's supposed to be quite spooky, so that sort of ends the week off Agatha Christie themed, because at the beginning of the week we went over to Norwich in Norfolk, where we used to live, and we went to the Theatre Royal to see Lucy Worsley, the historian, talk about her book about Agatha Christie, and it was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. I'm just gonna have a little drink because I feel like I've got a bit of a tickle, and you'll be able to see. I'm just gonna move this stack of projects and you'll be able to see an appropriately themed mug. I love this, and I've got a habit of always leaving my drinks to go cold, so this little top, which is quite hot now, comes in handy. So it's keeping it very hot in there. And you would have seen from the intro video that I eventually did the little corner unit there and put up some autumn goodies in there. So let's get started with the first full, well, it's not a full finish, it's a finish, and it's in this book by Romy Creations. And I've showed you this book in a previous Flosstube. It's got some really amazing charts in here. And I got this from Amazon, and the one that I previously showed you was Pumpkin's Pot, and I just used threads from Stash, mostly DMC, and I have got one of those little charms there which I will be popping on it when I fully finish it. So I stitched this on a piece of Fox and Rabbit 16 count Ada in the colourway Desert Taipan. So there we go, there's my little finish. So I will put the charm here, so it'll be like a little tall skinny pillow. So yeah, was quite a quick stitch, quite enjoyed that, and I'd really highly recommend this book as it's got some great charts in there. The other one that I finished was the Heart in Hand Doodles Halloween. And I think when I showed it to you last, I just had this pumpkin and that one to do. And again, I've used threads from Stash, black I think 310 B5200. I think this was Peabody, the green, and I swapped out the brown smoke there for purple. And I'm stitching it on a piece of Colour and Cotton Ada's 14 count River Rock that my sister Emily, who is stitching from Gnome Cottage on Instagram, I will link below, gave me. So that's my finish. And I really like that. I've got a lot more fabric left because I chose to do it up in that corner, so that would give me a good piece of fabric left. And as it's I was going to mount it in a embroidery hoop and paint it black, but I had this Mill Hill frame, and I tried it last night and it goes perfect in there. So I just need to cut the fabric, and then I'll have to, I think, probably do a bit of lacing on the back, but I'll show you that, hopefully show you this next time. And these little Mill Hill frames, I've took it out to keep it safe. It's got a little dowel that fits in there, and that allows you to stand it up. So yeah, so I'm really chuffed that I got that finished. So as I'm not going to stitch this one again, I'm going to give away this chart. So if you would like to be in with a chance of winning this, I'm going to come back before the 31st. So you will have a chance to at least start this, or if you're a super quick stitcher, you might finish it in time. So in order to be in a chance with winning this, you have to be over 18 to give me your address, and I will send this anywhere internationally as well. Please be a subscriber and like the video. And can you tell me what your favourite Halloween and autumn charts are, because that's my favourite season of the year, and it'd be interesting to look out for other charts that I might not have seen. So I'm going to be looking for the word chart. So if you tell me what your favourite Halloween and autumn chart is, and I will do a random draw for that. Yeah, so you'll be in with a chance of winning that. I like all that. I like the bat. I like Frankenstein, the cat. Yeah, pretty cute. And as you know, I've already done the spring doodles, which I'll pop in a photo here, and I really like the autumn one as well, which I haven't got. So that might be on my radar to pick up. So that is my two finishes, hopefully soon to be fully finished, and then they can join the other things on the corner unit. So let me show you what I've been working on since I last saw you. So the first one I'm going to show you is in a new bag, so that is part of my haul. So it is this very cute Halloween bag by, you guessed it, made by Rachel. This tends to be the Made by Rachel bag show, but I just love all the fabrics that she picks. Yeah. And it's just the perfect size as well. So in here is Heart in Hand Harvest Tiny Town. And if you've been here a while, you know that my lovely friend Donna Ray, who is Flannel Jammy's Farm, she and I did the, oh, what was it called? Being Tiny Town? Oh, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, I'll put a photo in here. I really can't think what that one was called. No, but it's the one with the sunflowers and bees. Oh, it's gone out of my head. But anyway, we decided to do this one, and it's lovely. So I've started my usual start, which is there, and I haven't done very much, but I've got all the threads, colourful threads, apart from the white and black, which I've gone with DMC, and it's got some little buttons and a star. I'm keeping those on there because on the bee themed one I took them off and lost them, so I'm keeping them on. So I've made a tiny star on this, and I am stitching this on a piece of fibre on a whim 16 carat cappuccino Ada, because I am in the fibre in a whim on a whim fabric club from Patchwork Rabbit. And this is my very small start. Quite a big piece, so yeah, that's all I've done. So I have started here at the house. I've done the roof and I've done the trunk of the tree. So next time you see it, I hope to have done a bit more than that. I love the colours. I particularly love these trees and the little pumpkins in the windows. They must be huge pumpkins. So yeah. So if you would like to join along with us, if you've got this chart, I'm going to suggest that we use the hashtag on Instagram of Harvest Tiny Town SAL, so that we can all see everybody's progress. I love these little tiny towns. So that's the first one I've been working on. The other SAL that I've got going with Donna Ray, Flannel Jammy's Farm, and also Amy from Amy Loves Toads, is in another one of Rachel's bags that I've shown before. And it is the Float Like a Butterfly, Sting Like a Bee. So I'm doing this one at the moment, which is Plum Street Samplers. Some beautiful colours. And we are also going to be doing the Heartstring Samplery Sting Like a Bee. I've only done a little bit more on this. So I need to crack on with it, wherever it is. So I'm stitching this on a piece of 14 count pearl from Pole Stitches. There we go. That's what I've done so far. So I need to pull this out this week and do a bit more. I'm also doing a stitch along with Sharon from Magnolia Nana. And Sharon and I are doing the Cottage Garden Samplings Needlework Sampler, and I'm going to pull that one out as well this week. So this coming week I will concentrate on my SALs. So as I say, keeping that in this very cute bag. The next one is, I said it was the Made by Rachel show, didn't I? Was in this one. And it's the little cats having a picnic and gardening. And this is my Little Dove Designs, the sewing room, and I love this. I'm going to change the black cat there into Miss Betsy colours, so black, ginger and white. And I have got a before photo of this one, so I'll pop it in here. And I've made a little bit more progress. I bought this as a kit from Little Dove Designs off their website, and that's where I am so far. So I have finished the top shelf. I am just putting in the lacy shelf runner at the moment, but I think I've gone wrong, so I need to frog some of the white back. But yeah, I love that. This one is the one that I've showed you previously that I can never put down once I start it. And I have to tell myself I need to put it down so I can work on other things. And it's the Grandma's Lilacs from Carolyn Manning Designs. It's really, really therapeutic to stitch on one of these. So I don't think I've got a before photo of this because I forgot to pull out my iPad when I picked it up. And I'm stitching this on a piece of 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐞, I think it's lavender or lilac. Ada, I'm an Ada stitcher if you hadn't guessed. I tend to, I stitch in hand as well. I really like 16 count. I will stitch on 18 and I've stitched on 20, and I do like 14, but 16 is the one I like. So that's where I am now. So I worked along around here and down here, so that's coming along. And as I say, I really enjoy this one because it's one of those ones where when you're stitching it, you can't really see the pattern, and then you hold it back and you can see the pattern emerging. Very therapeutic. I'd recommend one of those. And I've shown you before that I'm stitching it in DMC, and I'm keeping it in this very cute little bag from that designer. I got it on Loop of London. So I made a little bit more progress on that one. And then last night I pulled this one out. Sorry about the zip. I haven't worked on this one for a while. This is another Little Dove Designs. Get the cover page. Where are you? There it is. So this is the Halloween one, and it's All Hallows Eve, and I got the kit as well for this. So I have got a before photo for this one. I'll pop it in here. And I wanted to come down and start this house, which I did manage to do. So there we go. And it's going to be, I didn't realise that it was so narrow. Of course, I didn't centre it, did I? But there'll be enough. I'm going to do this as a wall hanging, I think. I love the colours of this. And please excuse if you can hear any noise in the background. We've got quite a noisy neighbour. The little boy regularly has meltdowns. So yeah, and I love the little needle minder as well. That came from, I think it came from Lakeside, I think. So I pulled that out last night and I really enjoyed stitching on that one. And then finally, we've got two in here. So this one you've seen before, and this is the Calico Confectionery Cozy Time. Just reminds me of Betsy. So I was having a little chat with my sister Emily, and I said I didn't know whether I was going to put full this cozy time, because of course we call it autumn, and she said just to leave that out and put some more leaves, which I think I might do. And this is where I'm up to so far. Sorry, I've got a hanging thread there. So I was a bit unsure about the coverage of this. It's I used a 14 count Ada from Stash because I'm going to make it into a pillow. But it's not too bad, and I'm using threads from Stash. That's coming along. So I think most of my WIPs are sort of autumn themed. And then the other one that I've got in here is actually a new start. And I'm going to show it now, and then I probably won't show it again, because I'm thinking that this might be a gift. Not for Christmas, but for a birthday. But I got this as a kit, and it's from Sweet Annette on Etsy. And you can get, it's all these little stamp designs. So you can get the design as a PDF, or you can get the full kit. So I got the full kit. So it came, goodness me, I don't know what they're doing next door. I sometimes think they forget they've got neighbours. So all the threads came on this little thread card, and then the stamp is here. I've just made the most tiniest of stars on this. And then you get the needles and the felt back. I've got some really tiny easels. So I'm going to stitch this up, and then it will be able to rest on an easel, and I think that is going to be a very cute birthday gift. It's lovely. So I was a little bit surprised when it came of how small it is, but it's going to be perfect on the little easel. So yeah, I'd recommend going to see her Etsy shop. I will link it below. She is in Poland, so it did take a while to come. I didn't have to pay any charges, customs charges, thank goodness. But yeah, it's very sweet, and they've lots and lots of different designs. So I just wanted to make a bit of a start on that one, and there's no rush to it, because I say it's highly likely to be a birthday gift, so I won't show that one again until it is stitched and gifted. Right, now we're going to move on to haul. So the first bit of the haul I've already showed you was that Made by Rachel bag. And then I was very encouraged and enabled by this bag. Yes, Laura, I did get it. So Laura from 𝐿𝐥𝐳𝐫𝐞, who I will link below, sent me a message and said, I'm surprised you haven't picked this one up. And because of my love of animals in clothes. So this is all cats with berets and masks. And again, it's made by Rachel. So I haven't got a project in here yet. I will do. Maybe I might put my little stamp project in here. That's an idea. But it's very cute. I love it. Very me. And then I saw this project bag and I just couldn't resist it. And this is the first time buying any bags from this Etsy shop. And appropriately, it's named Not Enough WIP Bags. And it's this one. So I could keep my tiny towns in this one, but I also have got it's a Little Dove Designs design that is a street as well, and I did have this bag in mind to start that project, but that will be in the new year. But it is really well made. Look at this polka dot bag, and then inside is this sweet fabric. Lovely, lovely keychain as well. Oh, zipper keep. Oh, I can't remember what you call these. My brain doesn't seem to be working. It's Sunday, that's my excuse. But look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? And look at the little sausage dog. My hubby and I have decided, and I don't like to talk about this, but when Miss Betsy goes to the big cattery in the sky, as I call it, then we may get 2 little sausage dogs. But that won't be for quite a while. So yeah, love that. And then I got 2 magazines. I got the October issue of Just Cross Stitch because I really loved that design. And there is a lot of backstitch, but I actually really quite enjoyed doing backstitch. So I really, really like that one. Love the colours. On the back is the autumn releases of Mill Hill kits. And I've got this one. And I do like the Hello Autumn. Oh, and I've started the Bat Cat as well, which I must pick up. Have you seen Calico Whimsy's Mill Hill Parade of finished Mill Hills? I'll link it below. It's amazing how many she's done. Yeah. And then there is another one in here that I like. Just hold please while I find it. Well, I do like that one as well, because I do like purple for Halloween. And you've probably seen flick-throughs of this magazine before. And it's got those ornaments in it as well. I like all of those. I particularly like that one. They're really good, like using up scraps of material from your stash, and this ornaments as well. I strangely really like that one, and I like the finish in the little box frame. Harvest time, that's cute. So let me try and find the other one that I like. It's always the way when you're trying to find something, you can't find it. Let me have a look. I think the key is in the back. Yes, page 36. Here we go. So I don't get this magazine every every issue, but if there is something, because I know Carolyn from 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐬 Stitch, I think that's it, she just flips through, and if I see something I like, I get the magazine. So this is from 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 of the Blue Flower, and it's the Starry Moth. So I really like that one as well. So yeah, so that's that magazine that I picked up. And then the other magazine is the one I usually get. It's the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. And this one has got some lovely ones in. That's very cute. And I really like that one as well. That's a bigger one. The one on the back, the pumpkin tree. So you could pick threads from stash and fabric from stash. I really like this one, but that would be a lot of stitching. A lot. And this is very cute as well. Welcome Autumn, little pillow. These are such lovely magazines to flick through. So this is from Romy's Creations, who did the book that I showed you at the beginning. And the paper and everything is such top quality. And that's very cute, from Priscilla Blaine, Stitching with the Housewives. I mean, you could definitely use threads from stash from that little one. I really like the check as well, how it's mounted. A lot of really, really nice punch needle designs, and I don't punch needle, but I'm very tempted. And this is, there's usually a design from Barbara Anna as well in these, and this one is called Mushroom Feast. Very distinctive style. I'm not sure I'd do it on the purple fabric. There we go. And then this one, I don't know why I like this, it's quite unusual. I think it's the colours, and this is Full Sunshine by Jan Hicks, of Jan Hicks Creates. Look at that. And this is another one, if you didn't have a particular colour, you could just sub it out. But I really like, I think these are grapes. And so if you didn't want to put fall there, you could just put some more leaves. And this one is beautiful as well. This is from Twin Peak Primitives. The autumn cushion. It's lovely. So I would highly recommend getting this. And that's the first cross stitch design. Be thankful. So yeah, I've been getting these for a couple of years, and they're just lovely to flick through. As I said, they're not cheap, but they are a quality of a book, I feel. The paper is just great, and they always have a tutorial by Varna, the Twisted Stitcher, of how to finish. So yeah, get this copy. And then I got this month's Fibre on a Whim Ada. I have a 16 count, and this month's was Brown Sugar, which is a really good neutral. And I have a fat quarter, so quite a big piece. So this one has only got, there's a little bit more mottling on that side. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'll stitch on this, but it will be going into stash. And then I got a couple of charts. I got this from Darling and Whimsy. I got Quirky Quaker Jack-o'-lantern. I've got a couple of these. Emily got me the sheep one, which I must do. But it's only got 2 threads. It's got, they're both Gentle Art sampler threads, Bittersweet and Witching Hour, but you could use any. You could use 310, DMC 310, and then any kind of orange that you've got. So I might start this like these. And then the other one I got, I'll take it out the plastic so you can see it, is a Lucy Bean one, and it's called Love in Stitches. Cross stitch 24/7, and don't we all wish that we could do that? And that is this one. It's like this clock face. I just really like that. It's really quirky. So I may, when I do this one, I may finish this in embroidery hoop as like a clock face. And this was stitched on 32 count Grandpa's Shop Rag by Lappin' Loops. I've not heard of them. To check them out. And then the threads used were Gentle Art, Berry Cobbler, Briar Rose, Oatmeal, Harvest Moon, Forest Glade, Endive, Cinnamon, Age Pewter, Harvest Basket, Peacock, and DMC 3774. So I think I've got some of those, but otherwise I'll sub them out with DMC. So I'm not sure when I'm going to start this, but just very quirky and whimsical and just right up my street. So I think that is all I've got to show you today. Go away and tidy up all this mess. Check on Miss Betsy upstairs. So and don't forget to enter the giveaway to win the Heart in Hand Doodles Halloween by telling me your favourite Halloween and autumn chart, and I'll be looking for the word chart in your comment. So if you like what you saw here, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and that just gets my content out to other people on YouTube that might like what I create. So until I see you again, which will probably hopefully be in a couple of weeks, happy stitching everybody. Take care. Bye.